Good morning. It's Friday. We made it. Woo! I am so glad. I don't know why, but this has seemed like the longest week to me, and I am so glad it is Friday. Okay, today let's make these little bags. They're made out of scrapbook paper, and what you can do with them, let's see if I can find one of our pages here, and I can't. So what you can do with them is put them on a journal page, just like this, glue 3 edges, and then you can stuff stuff in there or put a ticket in there, or, a tag, and then you have the back that you can put a tag in. So really cute. You can decorate them any way you want. I use Timmy paper to make this, so let's get cracking. They're really easy. I have got a variety of paper that I'm going to use today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 coordinating pieces because I like the back and the front to be different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Stamperia paper, and I want this to be my back. So my back is going to be 4 inches wide. So well, you know what, let's just use this. This is not my best cutter. The blade needs changed on it. But you know what? It's okay. It is okay. We've got this. Fix it if we need to. So we're going to do 4 inches wide. And we'll just do that. There we go. And it's going to be 6 inches tall. So I can make 2 out of this, because this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So there, 4 inches wide, 6 inches tall. And now the front, I'm going to make out of this one, and we want it to be 5 inches wide and 5 3/4 inches tall. So let's do our width. We want 5. And we want 5 3/4. Okay. And since I can make 2 out of the back, I'm going to cut this to 5 3/4 too, just so that we have another one to make at another time. There we go. And that's all that we're left with from those 2 pieces there. So there's that one. Let's use some Timmy paper. Let's see, what do we want for the front? We've got that. I don't have it all pulled out. I've got some pieces, though, that we could use. Oh, let's put them on the front. Let's put them on the front of one. That will be cute. Yeah. So let's cut, these are 6 by 10. So we know for our front we need 5 inches, so we can get 2 out of this one too. So let's do right up the middle on that one. And they're 5 3/4 tall, so I'm going to take it off of the top there. We'll do this. Good. And we'll do it off the top of this one. Well, I don't know. I like the tree tops up there, so let's take it off the bottom of this one. Now, you can make these bigger. You can make them smaller. You can make them whatever size you want them to be. No, that's too dark. Let's do this for the back of one of them. So we want 4 inches. 4 inches by 6 inches. We know it's 6 inches tall, so we can just take a 4-inch piece here. There's one. And let's do something a little different for the other one, because we can. see. Oh, how about this? So we want 4 inches. Or 6 inches. There. So there's our Timmies. Got those. And now, we might not be able to get all of these made today because I do have to work, but we sure can work on it and get some done. Now I have some Graphics 49 paper. You know how I feel about this. I love it. So let's see. We want it 5 inches wide. And we're going to lose some of that because we're going to be folding it. So let's do the front of this one with the birds. 5 inches wide. This is such thick paper. And 5 3/4 tall. That's going to be good. So we'll have that one. We can make this the back, the other side. So we'll do 4 inches wide. Oh, is it gonna? Yep, it's going to be tall enough. Yay. Okay, 4 inches wide. And 6 inches tall. There. Okay, let's get making. Let's start on this one. Now this cutter, what I do like about it is that it has a scoreboard right in on it. You just flip that around and then this becomes a scoreboard. So our back piece we're going to leave as is. Our front piece we're going to take and we're going to score the top, the sides and the bottom at a 1/2 inch. Let's pull this down so you can see a little bit better. 1/2 inch. And then a 1/2 inch. And a 1/2 inch. And now we'll get our scissors. And where these score lines are, I'm going to cut some diagonals. So we'll go right there, right up to the score line, and then another one. Let me ink it so you can see a little bit better. Anybody have big plans for the weekend? I don't think we have anything too big planned this weekend. So see where that X is there? We're going to go right up to it. And then I'm going to take the tops from the score line down too. So there's that. Now we can fold these over. I almost missed using my card. Yeah, that's what our front's going to look like. And you know what I didn't do is I didn't tell you that the 4 inches, we're going to make just a little bit smaller than 4. And that's what we should have done. So we'll trim each of these just about 1/8 of an inch up there. There. That ought to work. And now this is going to go right in the back, just like that. It's smooched in there. So we'll get some glue. And we're going to glue these edges down. There we go. We'll put that down. And that. And that. We're getting there. We're almost there. Now, that's what our bag starts to look like. Starting to look like a bag now. Now let's trim these corners. And I've got a set of pinking shears. And we're just going to go right along the top. And we've got a bag. There's our bag. Let's put a little ink on it. Just to make everything stand out a little bit more. And there's our little bag. Now you can glue it down on those 3 sides, or you can glue it down on all 4, or, all over the bag. And you've got that pocket there. And if you choose to do 3 sides, you've got that one there. Cute. So let's go through and we'll do a quick math make on these. Okay. I'm going to trim this one down like I should have done in the first place. Summer's almost over, school's starting. I know we've got some teachers in the crowd. Is everybody back to school yet, or is it just Georgia? I think Pennsylvania goes back later. Maybe not, but it seems like they do. And I have cousins that teach up there, and their kids are in school. So I usually get to see their school pictures, which I love seeing. All the kids are growing up. Doesn't take long, does it? It does not take long before they all start growing up. Trying to see which one I had for the back of that. Oh, the other half. There we go. I knew I had one. Okay. Do you have kids that are still in school? I don't. It's been a long time. My granddaughters even, well, we have 2 grandkids that are in school. We have the twins up in Pennsylvania. They are precious. They, gosh, I think they're going to be in 3rd grade this year. That's crazy. It does not seem like that long ago that they were born. But, but yet it seems like they've always been there. They're just that instrumental in the family. Okay, let's make one more together. I'm going to trim up that side like I should have done to begin with. And we're going to score it 1/2 inch. These are so easy to make. And again, like I said, you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, you can make them whatever size you want. This is the size I wanted to make today. I like Stamperia papers because on the back of the cover and the back cover, you still get a usable piece of paper. And that's what you call no waste right there. There. Okay. Let's go through and do this part now. Fold them all up. I'm done with my board, so I'm going to move that out of the road. And now we'll just stick our papers in. And glue them down. You don't have to use liquid glue. You could use glue tape. You could also use a glue stick on this part if you wanted to. Whatever you have out, whatever works best for you, and whatever you like the best. There's that one. And we'll do this one. This is our Timmy paper. I like these 6 by 10 pieces of paper, the backdrops, I think they call them. You can really make a lot of stuff out of them. That. I'm going to move it down to the center there. There's that. Oop. Going off my page just a little bit there. Okay, let's do that. I think Deb and I are selling Saturday over on Dutch Ridge, Saturday or Sunday over on Dutch Ridge Primitives. There's that one. And now we'll do this one. Not really sure just yet what I'm selling. I should probably figure that out. Deb always has a fantastic assortment of stuff. She's always far more prepared than I am. But I wouldn't guess anything less than that of myself. This week has gone by so slow, but yet it seems like I've been so busy all week. I don't know where the time goes. I think sometimes I know anyways, I think my year is going by so fast because I spend so much of my time waiting on Friday. And then when it gets here, the weekends go by so fast. And it's like, before I know it, I'm waiting on Friday again. Put my pin in my glue. I have to go over and work today. I'm making this video this morning. Because last night I was so tired. I just did not sleep well at all. I'm going to try and make these corners close to the same. There's that. This one's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. I'm a little wonky. Why shouldn't something I make be a little wonky? But yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. It's been an extraordinarily long week. And now you don't have to do this part. I just kind of like it. I think it's cute. You could use deckled edge scissors if you have those. They're real cute on this too. There we go. There it is. We'll give everything a little bit of ink. Make it look a little bit grungier than what it is. Like I said, you can decorate these. You can leave them just like they are. If you use, you can use plain paper to make them. They make really cute bags. You could use like tracing paper or vellum to make them. You could use just about any kind of paper that you want. You can use copy paper, printer paper. They'd be a little bit thinner, but that's okay. I mean, we all like bags in our journals. So there. Oh, one more. Yep. Okay. So in the 19 minutes that we've been together, we've made 4 of these little bags. I'm going to put them in my box. I have enough to make another one, and I've made the one that I started with. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you all have a great Friday. I'll see you tomorrow, and be blessed. Bye.